I thought I would do a deep dive into the relationship between Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, which I did not know what this relationship was like and what was going on here. We need to talk about it. So Ryan had this half-nude sketch of Rob made for his birthday, and this was included in this professional video that Ryan also had made for Rob, and it's a joke and it seems a little strange. So that's kind of going to set the stage for this video. Anyway, Ryan and Rob are business partners and also friends, and they went on this big Wrexham deal. They own this UK football club, which is really interesting because Rob seems to have had this interest in UK football. I'm not aware of Ryan having some kind of similar long-standing interest like Rob did, but Ryan decided to finance this venture with him, which maybe he was doing more of as a supportive friend than having had this interest that Rob seems to have had. It's really interesting. There also seems to be potentially a lot of risk with this football club and more. Apparently Ryan has to frequently fly out to be at Wrexham and help Rob. In 2023 as well, instead of a card or a post, Ryan released a 2-minute musical production for Rob's birthday. It had professional singers, the Wrexham Celtic chorus, and even Rob's It's Always Sunny co-stars. He also hired an Academy Award-winning duo to help with this. Just really dedication to a friend's birthday. And in 2022, Ryan dedicated a memorial urinal, to Rob inside of Wrexham Stadium. And then people can, I guess, pee on Rob's face. And that set off this prank war between them, which Rob responded by having this weird blimp with Ryan's face in like an ugly photo of Ryan. And Rob states that they broke certain Welsh aviation laws, which, what? And then later, Ryan had upped the ante with the portrait of Rob shirtless, posed like Kate Winslet in the Titanic. And he also put that sketch on merchandise and made it public. Which seems like kind of maybe intimate performance art a little bit. I don't know. Ryan has also credited Rob with getting him through very stressful periods of life. He said, Rob's covered for me and cared for me in ways I can't fully comprehend. I fucking love the guy. You know, they have this love. He says that his heart rate slows down when he sees Rob. It really goes outside normal Hollywood bromance banter. By the way, Rob is one of the few people that Ryan actually follows on TikTok, so I thought that was interesting. He also says, Rob and I genuinely love each other. He described their alignment, their work ethic, and his respect for Rob. Rob seems a little bit more focused on kind of the team and the Wrexham situation. Ryan also posted a photo in his tribute to Wrexham where he's basically kind of burying himself in a hug with Rob and talks about this great experience they had, some of the greatest years of his life. I don't know that he's ever really written anything quite like this to Blake. There was like one nice birthday post, I think, in 2024. He's never made a video for her, let's say that, or a song, as far as I'm aware, for her birthday at least. And Welcome to Wrexham kind of leans into this interesting dynamic, and it almost frames it like a rom-com. Two unlikely guys taking a leap together, growing into each other's lives. Ryan called it a budding friendship that blooms on screen. What do you guys think of this whole situation with Rob? Which I have more to talk about with this situation. Rob may or may not be committing fraud and tax evasion with the numerous bizarre ways that he has named his businesses. I don't even know. You can see here that Rob used different spellings of his names, and there's even one business that has 2 officers of the same, like his same name. Really, it's not quite clear what's happening there, but there are people who've had 2 officers of their same name on a business. Can you think of some we might have talked about? it's not good, because then that can create more problems. That might be a tax evasion scheme. Anyway, let me know what you guys all think about this.